Erwin Rommel was one of Nazi Germany's most famous generals. His tactical brilliance on the battlefield earned him the nickname the Desert Fox and the admiration of both allies and enemies alike. But despite his loyalty as a soldier, Rommel's fate would be sealed not by the enemy, but by the very regime he fought for. This is the story of how one of Germany's greatest war heroes was forced to take his own life. Rise of the Desert Fox. Rommel's military career began long before World War II. He gained a reputation in World War I as a fearless and innovative commander, leading small units to impressive victories against larger enemy forces. By World War II, he was one of Hitler's most trusted generals. He led the Afrika Korps, a German force sent to aid Italy in North Africa, where he quickly gained fame for his bold strategies. Rommel's lightning-fast maneuvers and ability to outthink his enemies earned him victories against the British. Even Winston Churchill admired his skill, calling him a daring and skillful opponent. However, despite his battlefield success, Rommel began to see the flaws in Hitler's leadership. The Nazi high command ignored his warnings about logistical issues and overestimated their strength. The war was turning against Germany, and Rommel knew it. The turning point, the July 20th plot. In 1944, as Germany's situation worsened, a group of high-ranking officers, including some of Rommel's colleagues, planned to assassinate Adolf Hitler. This became known as the July 20th plot. Although there is no clear evidence that Rommel was directly involved in the assassination attempt, he was sympathetic to those who believed Hitler was leading Germany to ruin. Some conspirators even hoped Rommel would lead Germany after Hitler's removal. But when the plot failed, Hitler launched a brutal purge, executing hundreds of people. Rommel, due to his popularity, was not arrested immediately, but he was now under suspicion. The ultimatum, betrayed by the regime. In October 1944, Rommel was given a terrible choice. Hitler's men came to his home and told him, 1. Stand trial for treason, which would mean execution and likely punishment for his family. 2. Commit suicide quietly, and in exchange, his family would be spared and he would be given a hero's funeral. Rommel understood the reality. There was no escape. On October 14, 1944, he dressed in full uniform, bid farewell to his wife and son, and left with 2 officers. A few minutes later, he was dead, poisoned by a cyanide pill. Cover-up and legacy. To maintain morale, the Nazis lied to the public, announcing that Rommel had died from war wounds. He was given a grand state funeral, with Hitler sending condolences to his family, a final act of hypocrisy. Today, Rommel is often remembered as a brilliant tactician, but also as a symbol of the complex moral dilemmas faced by German officers under Nazi rule. He was a man caught between his duty as a soldier and his growing realization of the evil he was serving. His forced suicide was not just the end of a military career, but a powerful statement on the brutality of totalitarian regimes, where even the most respected leaders could be eliminated without mercy.